It's recording.
Hold on, wait.
Too late.
Okay, I'm ready.
This is a demonstration speech for Speech 1315. Today is the 1st of February at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Knowing CPR or cardiopulmonary resuscitation can help save somebody's life. Whether that is a friend, a family member, a coworker, or a complete stranger, it is important that knowing and using CPR in a time of need can save someone's life. This demonstration could help you double the chances of survival by remembering only 3 simple steps. 1. Check for responsiveness and breathing. 2. Call for help and prepare for CPR. And 3. Administer CPR until help arrives. Remember that by administering CPR to a person in need, it can help double their chances of survival. As I come over here to the demonstrator, what I'm going to do is I'm going to first, like I said before, check for responsiveness and ask the patient or the person laying on the ground if they're okay. It's going to be simply done by coming over, saying, "Hey, are you okay? Are you okay? Hey, are you okay?" He's not responding. So what else can you do to check for responsiveness? You might do a simple chest rub like this to see if he has any external stimuli, to see if he'll wake up. This person is not responsive, he's not responding. Next, what I'm going to do is check for breathing, see if the person is breathing. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stop what I'm doing, listen and look. When I stop what I'm doing, listen and look, what I'm listening for is for breath, and what I'm looking for is for the chest rising or falling for breath. At that point, we're going to go to our second step. Now that we have determined that the patient is not breathing or responding to any of the shakes or chest rubs, we're going to prepare the patient for CPR. First, before you start messing with your patient to get him ready for CPR, you're going to call out for help. To call out for help, if you're with somebody or somebody else is around, say, "Hey, call 911, I've got a person down." Make sure that person gives the correct time and location of where you're at so that they can respond to this incident. Ensure that the person is on their back on a hard surface so that you can administer CPR. If you need to move them around to best suit your ability to give CPR, you can do so. Now we're going to prepare for the third step, which is simply making sure that the person is ready for CPR. We're going to begin chest compression by finding the center of the patient's chest. To do this, go about to where the nipple line should be on the patient's chest. What you're going to do is you're going to take 2 hands, place it right above the patient's chest, in the center of their chest. Place one hand right on top of the other, keeping your arms locked and above the patient's chest. And you're going to make sure that you're not going to push down with your elbows because that will cause you to get tired quicker. So you're going to come over, push down, and when you're pushing down, you're going to make sure to push hard enough to go with about 2 inches down. This is to make sure that the heart pumps blood from the heart to the brain, keeping the brain filled with blood. As you're pumping down, you'll notice that you might get tired. If you have somebody around, you can also switch out so that you can get tired because it could take some time before help arrives. It is also important that when you're giving CPR that you give about 100 beats per minute. So this is important because you don't want to just give a few beats or compressions and then stop. You want to continuously pump for 1 minute. After that minute, stop. Listen to see if the patient has started breathing or is responsive again. If he's coming in and out, you want to make sure that you're able to take care of them until help arrives. This is the most important thing to do while you're giving CPR, is to continuously assess the patient's state of being. In conclusion, cardiopulmonary resuscitation can help save someone's life if you remember to do the 3 simple steps we talked about here today. Number 1, checking for responsiveness and for breathing. Number 2, calling for help and preparing for CPR. And number 3, the last thing, administering CPR until help arrives. With this useful knowledge, you have the potential of saving a buddy's life. Go out into the world and make sure that you watch over those that are in need. You don't have to worry about being certified to give CPR because you're covered by the Good Samaritan Act. So with that being said, thank you for